It's been 4 years since the incident. My boyfriend
Friend, that smell.
killed his sister by pushing her down the stairs.
Hey, yo, the pizza here. Oh, nigga! Ah, my ears burn!
Then I hung her. Now I'm in a hospital, cold and alone, because I stabbed my goth BF.
Friend who is a guy.
I'm gay.
Honey, I'm home.
Keel? Sunny? Where have you been?
Oh, me and Sunny accidentally dropped our chips off the building, so we went to fetch them.
That's not what happened, Keel. Keel, there's something important we have to tell you.
You're pregnant?
No, Keel. We killed my sister.
Oh. I always knew that.
Wait, what?
You guys done this multiple times before.
Multiple times before? But Keel, we only killed Mari once.
Technically, twice, because you pushed her down the stairs, then I hung her.
So you guys did that remedy again. Last time you guys put Mari in a blender, then drank her.
Keel, why in the world would we ever do that? How in the world did we ever do that? Keel, what are you talking about?
Well, I have something to tell you folks. It all started right after recital. After you went home and you and Basil went somewhere. Mari went home with me and Hill, but I didn't know why. I was downstairs being a gamer until I heard some wacky noises from upstairs. It was coming from my room. I opened the door and then I saw Hero and Mari were begging! You're not supposed to use Legos for a 2D surface! You're supposed to make this 3D like how they're on the box! And the pixel art wasn't even good! I ran and cried, then fell down the stairs, then died! But I woke up in a wide world. I was wondering where I was until this figure popped up. And his name was
John Cena!
Sans! He told me I was dead. I was sad. I didn't want it to be dead. I begged him for help. I wanted to be alive. He said he'll grant me the ability to reset time, but it will not reset to how I wanted it. I took the offer because if I was dead, I wouldn't see you guys anymore. So he gave me the ability to reset time, and time had reset. But the time I reset it to had a terrible cost. It was before the recital, and me, Hero, and Aubrey were waiting for you guys until we heard about Mari's death. If Mari died, then I would live, because she wouldn't have come home with us, and then picked Hero! But Mari's death was too devastating. It caused you to isolate yourself. Hero became depressed and isolated himself from me. Aubrey left the group and joined the crack addicts, whatever the hell they call themselves. And Basil isolated himself too. I was all alone, but I could reset time, so I reset time again. But each reality was worse than the other. I've tried to prevent Mari's death by coming over to your house, but I ended up scaring you and Mari, which caused you both to fall down the stairs. I brought Hero with me once, but I was too late, and you already tripped Mari. And Hero became so angry that he made you fall downstairs, and he got arrested for murder. One time I came with Hero and Aubrey, but we were also too late, and we walked in on you guys pulling Mari up into the tree. Everyone became depressed. They all turned to bananas. It was a pretty wacky universe. Time after time, each reality only became worse. And now, everyone is dead. Mari is dead. Aubrey is dead. My brother is dead. And the whole world is on fire. It's just us now.
Wait, so I never killed my sister in the first place? And she was still alive?
I'm sorry, Sunny. I was young and foolish. I didn't know what to do during my time, just like how you and Basil didn't know what to do when you killed Mari.
So you caused me to kill Mari?
Sunny, calm down. Keel never knew we would do this, and it was still our choice because we knew what we were doing.
I'm sorry for everything, Sunny. But there's only one thing that can fix this. I must reset time once again.
Will we do the same thing? All over again?
I promise you, Sunny. I'll fix everything until I get it right. So I'll be resetting time now.
Okay.